Before you say a single word. Before you prove your intelligence. Before anyone knows your values, skills, or intentions. You have already been judged. And here's the brutal truth psychology rarely admits. Most men don't lose opportunities because they're incompetent. They lose them because they look expendable. That judgment happens in seconds. And once it locks in, it almost never unlocks. This is where most men get destroyed without realizing it. Not by enemies. Not by bad luck. But by perception. Machiavelli understood this centuries ago. He didn't talk about morality first. He talked about appearance. Because in the psychology of power, how you seem always beats what you are. Let me show you why. Imagine two men walking into the same room. Same intelligence. Same discipline. Same potential. One is treated like background noise. The other is listened to instantly. No one knows their bank balance. No one knows their story. Yet one commands respect, and the other begs for it silently. Why? Because the human brain is lazy. It shortcuts reality. In psychology, this is called thin slicing. The mind makes complex judgments using tiny cues, posture, clothing, grooming, confidence signals. And here's the uncomfortable part. Looking poor isn't about money. It's about signals. Signals that say, low leverage. Signals that say, replaceable. Signals that whisper, this man has no power here. Machiavelli warned about this exact trap. He observed that society rewards men who appear strong even when they're hollow, and punishes men who appear weak even when they're brilliant. That's not fair. But psychology doesn't care about fairness. It cares about efficiency. And once the label is applied, every action you take gets filtered through it. Speak confidently. They call it arrogance. Stay quiet. They assume incompetence. Disagree? They see defiance without authority. This is how great men get erased. Not violently. Subtly. Ignored. Overlooked. Passed over. And the worst part? Most men internalize it. They think, if I just work harder, if I just stay humble, if I just stay honest. But Machiavelli would laugh at that. Because humility without status doesn't look noble. It looks invisible. In psychology, perception creates reality before reality gets a chance to speak. That's why looking poor is dangerous. Not financially. Psychologically. It places you at the bottom of an invisible hierarchy you never agreed to join. And once you're placed there, escaping becomes 10 times harder. People don't update their first impression easily. They defend it. They'll reinterpret your success as luck. Your confidence as overcompensation. Your silence as weakness. This is the silent prison most men don't realize they're in. And Machiavelli's rule was ruthless but clear. Never give the world a reason to underestimate you. Because once it does, you'll spend your entire life trying to prove something it already decided you don't have. But here's where it gets darker. Because the solution isn't get rich. And it's definitely not fake it. There's a deeper psychological strategy at play. One that manipulates perception without lying. One that creates authority before achievement. One that protects you even when you have nothing. And in the next part, I'll show you exactly how men who had nothing learned to look untouchable. And why this single shift changes how everyone treats you overnight.